I am in a retreat with the Gene Keys, and I've been contemplating the sphere of my vocation, which happens to be Gene Key 34, line 2. It moves from the shadow of force to the city of majesty through the gift of strength. And my mind has been trying to make sense of how I could have a vocation of strength. What does that mean? What could it possibly mean? I have been reading, I have been thinking, I have been contemplating. And what has shown up in my life is amazing me. The mind still does not understand, and it is in process and unfolding as I share this with you. The shadow of force is the bane of trying. The gift of strength is ease is right. What could this possibly mean? I had the urge really recently to buy books. I want to read. And so I have been purchasing books here and there, and I've amassed probably a dozen over the last 6 weeks or so, and I've been reading them and diving into them and really enjoying them. But I was compelled to pick a book up off of my bookshelf. I've had this book probably 5 years, maybe even longer. I haven't read it. I've always wanted to read it. I've intended to read it, but I haven't been reading. So it's all been strange to have this urge to buy books. But I've bought them and I've started reading them, and I picked this book up off the shelf. The book is titled Breath by James Nestor, and I began reading it. The information within it is so compelling that I am changing my life. I am changing the way I breathe because of what I'm reading. And as I'm changing the way I breathe, I am changing the way I am in the world. The way that I breathe, I have a habit of breathing through my mouth when I talk. Well, this book has shown me the benefits of breathing through my nose. And so even right now, as I speak to you in this audio, I'm not breathing the way I have for my entire life. You can hear that deep inhale through my nose. I am consciously working on my breath pattern. I hike every single day, and going out on these hikes, I'm challenging myself to breathe only through my nose, and it is creating massive discomfort and awareness. I'm out here and I'm walking and I am observing people. It is springtime. Let's get in shape. Let's get fit. Let's get outside and enjoy ourselves. Maybe I want to lose weight. Maybe I want to increase my fitness. What do? I know, I'm going to go for a jog. And in the past, I would take my body, and I'm watching people as I'm out hiking, take our bodies. And my body right now, it's not running. It's not in running shape. It could not jog. If I were to go for a jog, I'd be lurching side to side. My hip would hurt. My knee would be complaining. And I would be gasping for breath through my mouth. And it occurred to me, oh my gosh, could that be force? Could that be force? Because what I'm also seeing is breath. I believe the Sanskrit there, it does translate into spirit. So the breath is the spirit. And now my whole desire right now is to align myself with the truth of what I am, with my own integrity, my own inner integrity. I want my body, my mind, and my spirit. I want my emotions, my physical body, and my mental plane to be aligned. My life will be full of ease if and when that occurs. Well, the breath is the spirit. And I have been overriding my body and my spirit with my mind for my entire life. I want to lose weight. I know, let's go for a jog. And then I lumber. I take a body that's not ready, and I take a spirit, the breath that cannot contain the activity. And I take it out and force it. I try, I effort. I go in the opposite direction of ease. And now while I'm hiking right now and I'm breathing through my nose, it is challenging. I am not as comfortable as I was a week ago breathing through my mouth. But what I am and what I sense is aligned. My mind cannot push beyond what I am aligned to do. The mind cannot hurt the body or stress the spirit. And I realize, oh my gosh, I've been using force in so many aspects of my life. I've started doing Tai Chi and Qigong. In fact, I'm going to be offering moving meditations in local parks really soon. And it's the same. The breath initiates the movement. The breath is what controls and informs the movement. Not the mind, not the desire from the body, but the breath, the spirit. And now I still don't have a lot. This hasn't led yet to some massive breakthrough, but I am being gifted a beautiful experience in the exact direction of my contemplation. And I can tell you that this feels divinely feminine. This has come to me. This is something that I am receiving because of my earnest desire to receive and my continuing to look in this direction and my ever-expanding awakening through these gene keys. They're just miraculous. And this is an example of what happens as we contemplate. And so I wonder, what contemplations are awake within you? And what is alive within your life? And how could that seemingly completely unrelated thing be here to inform you? Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for being a part of my world. Moving Meditations is coming soon. The Intimacy Circle meets every other week online. It is designed to orient us inward. We are learning to hear and trust our intuition. And Contempainting is an ongoing offer. We meet every other week during the Pearl Retreat. Please visit the show notes and my link tree for all of the yummy goodies.